Hey, dreamy dreamers. Welcome back to the Crazy Dreamer Network. My name is AJ, and let's hop right into your reading for your next house. We have your cottagecore style home here, pile number one. We have your castle style aesthetic here. And we have your Gothic styled modern mansion here. So I'll let you all meditate on your pile selection. All right, my dreamy dreamers, again, house number one, house number two, and house number three. I love you all so much, and I'll see you in your reading. Bye. Hey, pile number ones, welcome to your next house reading. Okay, so hopefully you can see your cottagecore-esque home right here. Okay, so let's get right into your reading. Obviously we're going to pull more cards as we get into it, but I did want to pull something so you guys could see a visual of something, right? And you'll have the visual of your home right here. So you guys chose this cottagecore-esque mansion or home with beautiful narrow archways and big windows, right? And it's purple, right? So I feel like your next home is going to kind of be like whimsical, kind of be like magical, so to speak, almost like this fairy garden or something like that, right? And then I also feel like you guys are going to feel a lot of peace. You all are going to feel a lot of peace and tranquility in your home. Purple is the color of the crown chakra, and let's be clear here, this was completely, you know how spirit works. So this purple here in this courage card was completely intuitive. You know, I asked the deck, show us pile number one's house, and these two cards came out, and then also this card came out, and then I asked for your runes, and we're not done with your charms and your astro dice. We'll do that towards the end of the reading, okay? But again, back to your house right here, cottagecore, almost like a cottagecore manor-esque type of thing. You guys might like to read, or you might be introverted as well. So I feel like your next house is also going to be kind of like, it might have stairs too, because again, intuitive, I asked the cards to choose on the behalf of your next house, and this came out, and we have defying gravity with reishi. So you might have a lot of stairs. It might be more like a taller house than like a wider house. Okay. And then also, I just feel like how you all are going to get this house is almost going to be like, you could have manifested it, right? Or it's almost going to be like, you see how it says defying gravity here? It's almost going to be like out of the blue, or it's like you were able to like get this house in like a very magical, whimsical way, to where it's like you cannot define how this house came to you or something like that. With reishi here, and we have this caterpillar going up these like reishi staircases. Some of you all could have spiral staircases in this next house as well. Some of you all could be living in France or living in Paris or something, because I know European home, whether that be home styles or literal houses or homes in Europe, have spiral staircases. So you guys could have a spiral staircase, but I feel like your home is very like built on sturdy and solid ground, because these are reishi mushrooms. Reishi mushrooms are very sturdy, right? And I feel like we have this tree bark here, right? This like tree stump here, and it's going up this. So it's very solid. It's very almost like this house might make you feel more grounded as well, okay? But you see how there's so much nature going on in this card? This house could be surrounded into nature. It could be a very peaceful environment as well. And it's almost like you're not done growing in this house, because we have a caterpillar here. We see no butterflies. So once you move into this house, or once you attract this home, you're still going to be pursuing more things in your life. You're still going to be growing and manifesting other things that you want out of your life. Okay. It's not like this could be your forever home, but you're going to do a lot of growing in this house. Okay. So with card number 9 here, peace, it says, Bridget, goddess, in your sacred name, a light within me, peace is flame. And then it's interesting because we have XL, that says XL. Now I don't know what Roman numeral this is or what this translates into. This could be a big house. It could be very tall, very big, maybe bigger than you're used to as well. But with here in this candle being lit, and we have this kind of like deepish orange, I just feel like maybe you feel almost like so comfortable and at peace within, like, it's almost like the sacral chakra energy. Like you could feel peace enough to like have a family here or something along those lines. We have card number 9. You could be moving into this house on the 9th month of any given year. You could be moving into this house in September, or you could have started to manifest what you wanted from a home in September, and now it's going to come to fruition relatively soon. I see this circle with this dot in it. It's reminding me of the sun sigil in like astrology. And I don't know what this is, if this is like a cow or an ox, but we're going to get more into that card in a moment here. Card number 9. So it says, peace is a serene, balanced, calm state of either being within us or outside of us. When we have that peace within us, we can withstand great challenges and move through the fire of life's hardships to create a better environment for ourselves and others. Peaceful people create peaceful environments, places, and spaces. So yeah, I feel like this is almost going to be like your sanctuary or your fortress. Like it's going to be a place of refuge for you. And a lot of us already kind of like feel that about our homes, but I feel like you're going to decorate it, design it, or refurbish your house to be a sanctuary, right? You might have a lot of candles always lit, right? It could even feel like a place of worship for you. But in regards to like, worshiping yourself, worshiping nature, like just a place of reverence, right? Where you give reverence to yourself, others, and just your life, pile number 1s. So let's continue. It says it's a divine state of being. When we have confrontation, or conflict in our lives, we can forget just how possible it is to create and nurture that deep peace within. If this spell has chose you, please devote yourself to casting this spell with serenity and a wholehearted dedication to the creation of peace. In this way, the universe will be able to show you how to access the pathway to peace each day within all solutions. So I feel like you're going to do just that within your home. Like you might even you see how in this depiction of your home, it's just one part of your house, right? So it's like a room in your house. You might have a whole room devoted for study or sanctuary or something like that, right? And maybe you've been wanting this for quite some time. Now we have card number 17 with courage. By shining brave and true and bright, my courage now returns this night. I feel like it took you a lot of courage to go after this home or this manifestation. And because you were courageous and because you kind of like stood firm in your convictions, because I'm getting the 7 of Wands energy here, you will or have already obtained this home. Okay. We have card number 17, 1 and 7, that's 8. So this is the 8th year, if the numerological 8th year. So you could be attracting this in a numerological year 8, which is this year, right? Or you could be attracting it the next cycle, right? Also, you could be moving in August, right? So 1 and 7, that's 8. So you could be like moving in or settled in during August of any given year. Okay, but I feel like your energetic body, your crown chakra was almost calling you to keep going until you got what you came for, which was this home. Okay, so now we're gonna move on. Wait, did I Sorry, I did not read this to you guys, but I want to. So yeah, I won't read the whole thing, but it says if this card chose you, the universe is prompting you to take some significant action, which you have been delaying for a long time. This spell card will help you find your inner hero, and in doing so, you will learn to keep moving forward. Even when every fiber of your being is urging you to turn around, this spell will truly work magic for you. And afterwards, you'll tingle with excitement of having broken through a significant barrier. So I feel like if you are finding like, oh my gosh, this is very challenging at this moment, keep going, because if you keep going, spirit is going to align it to where you get this new home or you attract one even better. Okay. Now, going to your rune pile number ones, you all got 𝕿�ㄆ𝖊𝖊𝖘𝖘, which also means the sun, success, goals realized, in honor. And it's interesting because the color purple is a very royal card, right? So I feel like and I think of royalty and honor, right? So I feel like the S screams out success, right? The S screams out success. So I feel like you feel very successful in this home, or you have succeeded by getting this home. And this could be either in August, September, right? And then S again for September. So you could be moving in to this home in September or near the summer. I'll say that. In the summer, near the summer, something like that. Summertime, right? S is for summertime. So you could be moving into this house during the summertime. Okay. So now let's pull some tarot and get more details about our pile number one's next home. Excuse me, y'all. I cannot talk right now. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit, for cleansing and blessing this deck, for giving clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number ones. Give us clear, concise, accurate details about our pile number one's next home. Clear, concise, accurate details. Wow, look at this. We have the Ace of Fire. You could have a lot of roses, and look at this. Look at that home in the background. You could be in the woods too. You could live in the woods or live in kind of like an isolated area. You could have a lot of like, what is it called? Like a pit, or like a camp pit or something like that. You might toast marshmallows, or you might have a lot of people over to kind of like gather around and have fun. With the Ace of Fire, I feel like you're very passionate about this home, or you will be. You took inspired action, or you will be taking inspired action. And look at that, the Tower 16. So I feel like this is going to create a lot of change in your life as well. But let's see, tell us more, Spirit. Give us clear, concise, accurate details about pile number one's next home. Clear, concise, accurate details about pile number one's next house. Clear, concise, accurate details. Look at this. 3 of Fire, okay? Wow, and look at how it landed, y'all. That's crazy. I feel like this is going to expand your horizons. Like I was saying earlier, like it's almost like you didn't know your capability until you got into this home. And like, once you get into this home, you're going to be like, damn, I can accomplish anything. I can literally do anything. I feel like it's going to expand your consciousness too. It's going to expand your perspective around things, right? You're just going to feel like so high is what I'm getting once you move in, or like once you manifest this particular home, because you're very passionate about it. You're very passionate about it. I don't know why I'm getting like burning bridges, like leaving other stuff behind in the dust for this home. And it's funny because you're kind of going to be like, you'll be so happy. You'll like wave to your neighbors, or like wave to like, it's almost like you could live on a hill too, to the point where you're like, it's almost like you're waving down at something or someone. You're waving goodbye to your old life as well. Tell us more, Spirit. Give us clear, concise, accurate details about our pile number one's next house. Two of fire. Look at that. Look, so this could be overseas. This house might give you leverage to even travel more, right? But it's making you feel like a sergeant, like you could just take flight. Let me see. This house could be like near the Atlantic Ocean, because I see the Atlantic, Western Ocean, South. Yeah, Atlantic. I just see a lot of Atlantic Ocean. I see Southern down here too. But this person looks like a boss. Like they look like, yo, I could do anything. Like I fly this plane. It could be next to an airport too. Or you might see a lot of planes in the sky. Tell us more, Spirit. Give us clear, concise, accurate messages about our pile number one's next house. Clear, concise, accurate messages about our pile number one's next house. We're going to take the one that fell. You know what? We'll take these cards too. We'll take these cards. Okay, so we have the Curiosity of Earth. This is the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like you planted a seed a while ago about this house. And I feel like it was from a place of curiosity, but also like childlike wonder. Like, oh wow, wouldn't it be amazing if I like manifested a new home and this is how I would want it to look and yada yada yada. And you kind of like start working on it from there. You know what I'm saying? Like you kind of were like, okay, and this is how I would want the front to look, and this is how I want the backyard to look. And you see how like open this field is that she's in. And you see how like there's all this like almost like spirit or like stars or like another realm or portal that's opening up to her as she's like daydreaming and like cutting down roses, and she's almost like having downtime while she's dreaming about this, right? So let's see. We have the 10 of Earth, okay? And it's interesting because we have these pink roses that she's cutting, and it's almost like she put them in these different respective planters, and then they like sprouted out. It's a combination of the Ace of Fire with this red rose, and then the Curiosity of Earth with this pink rose. Okay, so now let's see. Then we have the 5 of Air. Okay, so I feel like you went after this. You won at all costs. You made sure you got the home that you desired and required. And I feel like maybe people felt kind of like, maybe people could have felt like, wow, like this person's living high on the hog. This person is like very established, right? It can make others feel a little bit of a way, but it might not be in the way in which you think, right? It's because you're expanding and growing, and maybe certain people don't understand. So, you know, maybe you've had to leave certain people behind as well. Because look, this astronaut is waving goodbye. You know, this astronaut is waving goodbye. And then we have these two women kind of like looking like, huh, okay, she has rights, but we don't. You know what I'm saying? And then we have those clippers, which represent the 3 of Swords. And then we have these clippers, which represent the Ace of Swords, which is a victory. Actually, she does have 2 clippers in her hand, but she's holding one up, and it's giving me Ace of Swords energy. So, which is a victory. And in the original context of this card, it's almost a victory at the expense of others. But what I'm getting here is something different. I don't think you're going to get this house at the expense of someone else. I just think other people, if their minds aren't expanded and they don't carry a certain perspective, they might not understand what's happening here with you. Okay, let's see. So then we have the 7 of Fire. Yeah, like I was saying. So, but you carried on. You had the courage and the conviction to carry on, even when the going got tough. You didn't once for a moment back down. Okay. And you know what's also interesting here? Look at the flame around, look at the light around this candle. It's almost like the sun. And then she has the sun in her crown chakra. She has the sun almost like a halo in the back of her head, because she realizes that her imagination can create anything that she wants in her life, right? And that's where that illumination is coming from, her imagination. That's how she created this lifestyle for herself. She wasn't afraid. She was very courageous in her approach. Okay, and then we have the Four of Cups here. Okay, I feel like you could be, okay, so this is my once in a blue moon card, and I felt like the circumstances, everything was right, or everything will be right and come together when you get this home. Like, this is a once in a blue moon opportunity, and it happened for you because I feel like you really had the deep conviction to go after what you wanted. And when we do that as people, as creators, the universe will conspire to make things happen for us. So with the Four of Water here, we have this lady sitting on a rock, right? She has one canister near her, and then we have these other 3 canisters in the water. So it looks like she's kind of meditating, contemplating. She's just sitting down, right? Almost like, what next? What next? What do I do now? So you could be feeling that way, or you will be feeling that way once you kind of move in or whatever. Okay, let's see. Now we have the Two of Earth here. So it's so interesting too. Okay, so I just noticed this for the first time. So I love that. We have this inverted triangle, which is giving water energy. We have these 2 acrobatics, or these 2 jugglers, right? One is standing on top of what looks like, it kind of looks like the world from like a black and white perspective. And then, okay, one globe, like an old globe, and then one on top of a modern globe. And they're juggling these roses that are in bloom, right? They haven't bloomed just yet, but they're about to bloom, right? So what I'm getting here is this move might require you to have more things on your plate, to juggle more things. But I'm also getting, Spirit is telling you to be grounded while you're doing your work, while you're working to sustain this home or sustain this lifestyle, but also be able to balance your emotions at the same time, because that's what this water triangle represents. Water represents emotion, and then they're in a field, right? So they're still on earth. So this could require a lot from you, because you're going up a level, you're going up a notch, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what they say, new levels, new devils, so to speak. So you might be required during this time to carry a lot, but it's okay, because if anyone can carry it, you can carry it. Okay, so now we have the Seven of Air. You know what I'm getting? Don't let your thoughts deceive you as well about what's going on. Just stay steadfast. I feel like you could also be strategizing in order to facilitate something, in order to make something happen. I'll get back to that Seven of Fire though. But what I wanted to say, this might have you travel, or travel could be on your mind when you get this house. You might be traveling or taking a trip either right before you get this house or right when you get this house as well. This could signify like the world and conquering, like, I don't know why I'm getting that too. Maintainly worldly possessions as well. Again, so with this Seven of Air, we have these 2 foxes on this antique couch. This is actually like a cute couch. But anyways, it has like a rose trim, and they're just sitting here almost like in stuck mode, right? And then we have the moth, and then we have this clipper with the Ace of Swords energy. And then we have, what is this planet? Is that Jupiter? I feel like with these energies, this is giving me like, what do I do now? Like, what now? What's the next step, right? So with the Seven of Air, I know sometimes people might think lying, cheating, stealing. I'm not getting that. I feel like with the 2 foxes, Spirit is asking you to be very clever in your approach. Not too clever, right? But being clever and more strategic, like really thinking things through in regards to your next step once you get into this home, because you're going to have a lot to juggle, is what I'm getting. Yeah, you're going to have a lot to juggle. So I feel like you might find yourself a little isolated, or you're never isolated, because I feel like there could be a dual mind happening right here. These cards are very like mirrored a little bit, because we have this blue moon in the background with her, and then we have this planet here, which I have to figure out what planet this is. Okay, I don't know what planet that is. Please, y'all, let me know. That might be Jupiter. I don't think it's Jupiter. It could be, though. What planet is this? Let me know. Pluto, maybe? No, I don't think so. It looks like a gassy planet, like a planet that carries a lot of gas. But again, these two cards are mirroring each other in certain ways. This one is more grounded and this one is more emotional, but they are giving me mirroring each other. Okay. So now let's get some charms to end your reading. Last messages about our pile number one's next house spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages. Okay. So we have these charms. We have this elephant energy here, which is beautiful. Use your wisdom. I feel like this house is going to make you a lot more wise. You could have a lot of family time in this house. You know what I mean? Abundance as well. Elephants are a symbol of abundance. We also have this, look, this anchor or this wheel and then this anchor. So again, you might be living by the sea or traveling, okay? You could feel very grounded in this home. Look, more sea stuff. We have a starfish. Starfishes are very lucky and they're sea creatures. So you could be living by the sea, some of you. We have this heart. I feel like you're very kind and compassionate, or you could be like entering into a more loving phase of your life. Look, we have Paris here. Did I mention something about Paris? So some of you all could be living in Paris. Obviously, this is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave the rest. Some of you all could be moving into a house in Paris, and it could really, that's what I was getting here with that spiral staircase. Yeah, you could be traveling to Paris or getting a home in Paris as well, or a condo or something like that. But it's very whimsical for you, like you really love it. And then we have this cross with this saying. I know this saying talks about peace or like using them as an instrument, because it says instrumento de vaso paz. Look, I have my laptop around like right next to me, so I'm gonna look this up. Yes, oh my gosh, this is trippy. So yeah, so this literally translates in English, Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. This house is going to make you spirit's instrument of peace. Like it's bringing you so much peace, right? And then we have this what is this, like the skeleton, and I feel like again, you're saying goodbye to something. You're saying goodbye to like conflict or something like that. You could be saying goodbye to the old you, or again, maybe in October you might be getting this house, or in something like that. Maybe near the fall, because I'm getting Halloween energy with this. But I'm also getting you could be saying goodbye to an old version of yourself that is just no longer serving, or, you know, okay, it's like what got you here won't get you there. So you could be saying goodbye to an old version of yourself that wouldn't allow you to like keep or maintain this home, if that makes sense. You're leveling up, right? So now we're gonna roll our last astro dice. We have Libra energy. Some of y'all might be Libras. We have Venus energy. Very interesting. In the 7th house. That's trippy. Sorry. 7th house. Some of y'all might be Libra. Some of y'all's top 3 sun, moon, rising might be Libra. You might have your Venus could be in Libra, or your 7th house could be in Libra. But it's interesting. Libra, I feel like this place is going to give you a lot of balance in your romantic life and in your close connections. That's what I'm getting here. This house, once you move in, you're going to have a lot of balance and peace in your romantic life and in your close connections, because these are all very Libran energies here with Venus, the 7th house, and obviously this Libra dice here. Okay, so that is all the time that I have for you, pile number ones. I love you all so much. I actually have one more deck to use, but we're not going to use it. I love you all so much. I really hope this message resonated with you and this reading was fun for you because it was fun for me. This is a new one, but I wanted to switch it up for my dreamy dreamers, okay? So again, if you like this reading, if it resonated, please hit that thumbs up button, like, share, and subscribe. Share this content with loved ones, family, friends, or whoever you think would benefit from this reading. If you're interested in booking a personal reading with me, look no further. The link to my website is down in the description box below. Okay, so I love you all so much and I'll see you in your next reading. Bye. Hey, pile number twos, welcome back to your next house reading. Remember, this is a timeless reading, so whenever you're viewing it, this reading is meant to be seen by you, okay? So let's hop right in. We're gonna pull some more cards, of course, but these are the cards that I wanted to start with. I just did this for brevity's sake so we could kind of get the reading flowing. So let's start with this card, Fortitude with Lady's Mantle. And it's interesting because we have this 𝕿𝖒𝖊𝖊𝖑𝖘, right? Which is like a sigil or a symbol of protection. And we have fortitude. And it's almost like your road is clear, right? And then we have all these branches these branches or roots kind of being drawn into this 𝕿𝖒𝖊𝖊𝖑𝖘, right? So with fortitude, and I don't know much about the herb lady's mantle, we can, figure that out as the reading progresses, but I feel like your road is clear, okay, in regards to you manifesting this house or coming into this next home. Some of you all might be living in like an open field area, or it's almost like it's considered like a rural area. You might be living in more of a rural area, more of the countryside, so to speak, right? That's what I'm getting here as well. And with fortitude, I just have a feeling that spirit wants you to keep going regardless of whatever adversities or like obstacles you may have went through in order to obtain this home or in order to, get this home. I feel like you also endured and had a lot of fortitude when it comes to manifesting this home or getting into the home. Okay. I almost feel like this is going to be your environment though, right? Like around the home, this open rural area that you could be moving to. Now, in our magical spell card deck, we have card number 6, letting go. Allow the wisdom to remain, but the sting I shall never feel again. So some of you all may have to have let something or someone go in order to manifest this house, right? You could be letting go of something as well in like the month of June, right? So maybe you're moving in during like the month of June or the 6th month of any given year. And, maybe you are saying your last goodbyes to like an apartment or something you had to almost like surrender or sacrifice, and not in like a ritualistic, maybe in a ritualistic type of way, but not in like a bad way. Just letting something go so something new could come in. And that's what I'm getting here. And you might just feel a little like, oh, like I'll miss my apartment or I'll miss my old home or wherever you were living prior, right? You could be saying your last goodbyes or like, talking to your home, your apartment, your school. For some of you all, you might, be students and living in a dorm, and you might be moving into somewhere, different, or your parents' home or your friend's home, wherever you're currently living. I feel like it served you, right? But you have to let it go in order to, enjoy this new environment. So you could be, doing release rituals or something like that in order to kind of like make peace, make amends with where you are currently leaving in regards to where you're going, right? I was also getting, some of you might have did the 369 method to secure this home or manifest this home, something like that. Obviously that won't apply to a lot of people. That could just be a handful of people. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Now with card number 39, some of you all could have retrieved this home by your 39th birthday. Others of you might move in when you turn 39, or something about the number 39, right? 3 and 9, that's also 12. 12 and 2 plus 1, that's 3. So you could have manifested this or started the manifestation process in the 3rd month of the year, March. The number 3 is the number of the Empress card in the Major Arcana. So maybe you are destined to receive it as well. But beside the number here, we have safe home. I cast a circle round about. Safety now is beyond a doubt. Now, I think that's interesting. I feel like you could be moving to a safer area. Like, yeah, a safer area. You feel very safe and protected in this home, or you will be, because we're about to get to your rune in a minute. I know this Hamsa is a symbol of protection. Okay. Now this rune called the 𝕿�ㄖ𝖊𝖑𝖊𝖘𝖘, which represents the elk, which is an animal of protection. It says the protector of good people. Okay. So I feel like you're a very good person, and you know, wherever spirit leads you to live in your next house or home, you know, you're going to be divinely protected within this home, right? And it could be very beautiful, very royal, very like whimsical. Also, you could have a very Rococo style essence in your home, hence the photo, right? So it could be very light, airy, you know what I'm saying? Very reminiscent of the Rococo era, okay? Or the Romantic era in history or art. Also, again, with the 𝕖�㖊𝖊𝖑𝖊𝖘 rune, it's protection. It's a shield, which is this shield here. And I'm going to read this in a moment because I thought that was like uncanny, that you guys got the rune of protection, this symbolism of protection, and safe home, right? And it says wards off evil. So I feel like wherever you're going to move, you're going to be divinely protected regardless. And I feel like it's because you let go of something in your past, or you let go of the worry of material possessions or something, because we do have card number 6. Some of you all might be Geminis as well. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Okay. I just say that because we have card number 6, which is the Lovers. Some of you all could be letting go of a past relationship that just wasn't serving you any longer. And this could have been friends, family, romance, right? Or you had to have made a decision and you made the right decision, right? With this card here. But again, what I'm getting is once you did let something go, you were ushered into this manifestation, right? Okay. So also at the bottom of the deck here, we have trust. I am safe. I am secure in love. I trust. My faith endures. That's trippy because I didn't even read this until now, but I was like, make sure you read this trust card, because I know with trust and safe home and letting go, like there could have been a lot of swift changes that came into you coming into this home, and spirit is really asking you, or had asked you, to like trust in the process of everything that's going on here. Trust in what's happening, you know, because it's for you, you know, this is for your benefit. All right, so let's get into your tarot cards. We're going to give this deck a good shuffle. I've already shuffled off the camera, but we're going to give it another good shuffle. Tell us more, Spirit. There's someone, again, I keep getting someone or something. I'm literally looking. So we're going to pull some charms towards the end of your reading, pile number 2s, but I'm literally looking at this charm that keeps sticking out. Like I can't take my eyes off of it. I'm going to pull it now. Because if it's what I think it is, and I don't want to say it prematurely, but if it's what I think it is, I think it'll be interesting that it really caught my eye. So let's see. Yep. And it's exactly what I thought it is. It's a key. So some of you all could have did a road opening spell to manifest this home. That is so trippy. I knew this was a key. I was like, it's either a razor blade or a key. But some of you all might have did a road opening spell with a key to manifest this. Let's see. Let's get more. So this is going to be your first charm, but we'll pull more. And this is very blessed because look at what's on this key. It's like, it's blessed. There's a cross on the key. And then there's like the Mother Mary. It looks like the Mother Mary or something. I don't know if you all can see that. And then on the side is the cross. Very interesting. So we're going to leave that up here. We're going to continue reading. Whew. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit, for cleansing and blessing this deck for our pile number 2s, for giving them clear, concise details about their next home. Clear, concise details about our pile number 2's next home. All right. Okay, this one came out first. We have this sovereignty of water. So this is the King of Cups. Some of you all might be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You don't necessarily have to be, but I feel like you've been watering something for quite some time, or you have maintained peace and equilibrium through wanting to manifest this abundance or this next house. But we'll get to that in a moment. And we have the Seven of Water. I feel like it's interesting because there could be some illusions around this house right now, but what I'm getting is you being spoiled for choice, you having a lot of choice near you. Now, I say illusion because we have the snake, we have the, what is this? Like, I think a scorpion, and then we have a spider. Now I'm going to read this card just for more information, but we have these blue roses here, and then we have these three goddesses that are, their face are covered. So it's almost like divine protection at play here, but there's something about a choice that needs to be made here. Maybe an emotional choice that needs to be made here soon in regards to this. Because I always go with the Seven of Water or the Seven of Cups to choose wisely, because you might be a little spoiled for choice once this manifestation comes into fruition. Let's see. Tell us more, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate details about our pile number 2's next house. Clear, concise, accurate details about our pile number 2's next house. Come on, baby. We have the sovereignty of earth. We have the King of Pentacles. You are living high and mighty. And look at this castle in the background. Look at this castle in the background. This King of Pentacles is very happy. And kings in the tarot are a symbol of maturity and a symbol of wisdom. And I feel like you have matured a lot. And you are letting go of maybe childhood or adolescence pile number 2's in regards to you making this move, and you're very divinely protected here. This could also represent two people. It doesn't have to be, but take what resonates. But this could be a choice between two people, right? This could be kings, these could be male energies, but I'm getting these are aspects of you in regards to your emotions and in regards to your material world. Tell us more, Spirit. Give us more clear, concise, accurate details for our pile number 2's next home. Clear, concise, accurate details for our pile number 2's next home. Okay. What? You cannot make this up. I'm shooketh. I am shooketh, pile number 2. So we have the Professor, card number 5. 5 is the number of change. The Professor is the Hierophant of this deck. You could be going back to school. You could be leveling up in every way, shape, or form. We have the Sovereignty of Fire, which is the King of Wands. I'm just getting king me. You're playing chess, not checkers, baby. You have 3 kings here. 3 kings. This card wants to come out. Let's take her. 6 of Fire, victory. Come on. You cannot lose right now. You're being gifted this for being obedient, for being a good steward of whatever it is that you want, right? For maintaining the vision, for holding the vision and maintaining it. And even at times, maybe when you wanted to quit, you didn't. This could be coming to you by surprise, right? Also, but the sovereignty of water, the sovereignty of earth, and the sovereignty of fire with the Professor, card number 5, which is the Hierophant, it's almost like the initiation of goddess. We're going to clarify some of these cards here. It's interesting. And we have the 5 of Fire too. And I feel like you really had to stand up for this, right? You could have been sparring or contemplating, almost like, okay, let me relax. So the 5 of Wands in the traditional Rider-Waite tarot typically represents a back and forth, right? Almost like a competitive nature, but also a conflict within or external conflict, right? So you could have faced certain conflict, whether it be internally or externally, about were you ever going to move? Should you stay where you are? Should you just give up the idea of ever moving into a home or something like that? There was some type of internal back and forth or even an external back and forth, but you, come on, claim the victory. You won. You won, pile number 2's. And it's almost like you're shocked that you won, but you're coming to step up and claim your prize. And this is your home. And Spirit is endowing this home with safety and love and abundance. Okay. And it's interesting because we have the 3 of Earth here. And it's like, it's because you cooperated. You cooperated. Very interesting. So we're going to put this right here. Let's put her right here next to this. It's like you've leveled up. You've attained a certain level of mastery because, again, that's what the kings in the court suits of the tarot represents. Mastery of water, mastery of earth, mastery of taking action, mastery of going for whatever it is that you want in life, mastery of leadership. Clarify the 7 of Cups for our pile number 2s. Why is the 7 of water here in regards to pile number 2's next home? Why is the 7 of water here? We have the 8 of fire, 8 of wands here. There could be a lot coming your way, a lot of options. That's what I'm getting, a whole lot of options here coming quickly to you once you hit this manifestation. And it's almost like a gift from the goddesses or something like that. What's at the bottom of the deck? We have the 5 of earth in reverse. Boom. 5 of earth in reverse. This means like all the wheel of fortune at the bottom of the deck, card number 10. The wheel has reverted upward and has turned into your favor. You are no longer in a state of lack or depravity here. And basically, once you move into this house or once you get into this house, it's all up from here. All up from here. Clarify this professor card, number 5, for our pile number 2s in regards to the details of their next home. Why is this professor card here? Chile. We have the witch with card number 2, and we have the professor, the Hierophant. Some of you all may be doing, doing classes about intuition or manifestation. You could be like the teacher, like you're an oracle, you're a spiritual teacher, you're very gifted. Okay. Pile number 2s. And this is how you manifested this. You could have used the moon cycle to manifest this. You could have used like a friend, because look, we have the white pillar here and the black pillar here. And we have 2 witches. So you could have used a friend to help manifest this. But regardless, I feel like Spirit even wants you to teach the mechanism, the mechanics of how you manifested this so swiftly. Like Spirit wants you to write it down and teach it to help others do the same. Okay. And I feel like because you have been so obedient to Spirit in regards to being led, you're also being initiated into higher levels of your spirituality or intuition. Because the witch, card number 2, this is the high priestess of the major arcana. Okay. This is the high priestess that keeps secrets, that just has this inner knowing, right? That is super intuitive. That is the feminine aspect of the magician. This is a beautiful reading, pile number 2s. And to make it even more beautiful, we have the 10 of earth. We have the 10 of pentacles. It's like you jump through this portal. It's like Spirit, it's like, what is it called? You time traveled into this portal of this abundance that's about to really come in and show up for you right now, pile number 2s. 10 of earth. So this is a level of mastery and completion over the material world. Okay. This is having it all, even like a conventional life, so to speak, in the best ways, you know, abundance, resources, a legacy to leave if that's what you want. The only king we don't have is the King of Swords. I feel like this was all feeling, action, and materialization. You have already kind of surpassed that King of Swords energy when it came to like thinking. I feel like you overthought about it to the point where maybe that's what you had to let go of, was overthinking about it. And then once you let go of how this was going to happen, how you're going to get this house, how you're going to manifest, yada, 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 boom, it came. It kind of dropped into your lap. Okay, so let's proceed. Last messages. Tell us more, Spirit. Give us clear, concise, accurate charms for our pile number 2s in regard, in details about their next house. Okay, let's put that there. We have this dragonfly. Some of you may have seen dragonflies, or the dragonfly might be your spirit or totem animal. Definitely look that up. Dragonflies are very beautiful and whimsical, and they typically kind of reside near bodies of water. So yeah, we'll see. We have this star. I'm getting the star card. So manifestation, wish fulfillment, dream. We have, look, another protection amulet, right? We have this like heart, and in the middle is a cross. Okay, beautiful. We have this infinity sign with the love in it. Another freaking key. You cannot make this up. Are you kidding me? Another key. I did not expect that. And it's like a 3-prong key. Oh my gosh. For some of you, this could have been the key. This could have resembled one of the keys that you used in a spell to make this happen. If you used a key. Look at this. We got the unicorn. You are magical. Pile number 2s. Freaking magical. We have the dolphin. Okay, again, water energy. Some of y'all might be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpios. We have this, we have this dove coming in with an offering, right? We have the dove holding whatever this is, a fig or something like that, coming in with an offering. So this is a message. So you could have gotten this through word or text, or like a message coming in with an offering, or you will be. And then again, we have the, what is this called? The starfish. We have the starfish. So we have 2 stars. So again, wish fulfillment. This could have been, you could also, this could be a home near the beach, or the starfish could be like your spirit animal or your totem animal, or you could have been seeing a lot of starfishes, but I really get wish fulfillment. Also look up starfish symbolism, because that could help. Okay, so now what we want to do, okay, very last messages, Spirit. Very last messages, giving clear, concise detail to end pile number 2's reading in regards to their next house. We have the 9th house with spiritual growth. 9th house typically represents Sagittarius energy, but it could also talk about spiritual growth. And that's what I'm getting here with that. Hold on, let's put that right here. Basically with the professor, with the Hierophant, and then what clarifying the Hierophant, the witch, which is the high priestess, card number 2. A lot of spiritual growth has taken place within you in order to make this manifest. Pile number 2s. Then we have Taurus energy here. So some of you all could have like Taurus in your 2nd house or something like that, or you know, this could just be an abundant time for you. I know I did kind of break this down to the number 3, which is Empress energy. And oh no, the Hierophant also represents Taurus energy. So a lot of you all could be going back to school, or could be doing things in a responsible or by the book type of energy here. But what I'm getting here is like, there's this up leveling, there's this initiation here when it comes to you entering into this home or something like that. Stable, secure, right? Tauruses, I think they're fixed energy. So there's going to be a lot more stability and security within this home. That's why we have safe home. And then we have Uranus, and that's where the change is going to happen. We have Uranus. So I think that's Uranus. Yeah. We have Uranus here. I'm getting radical change, you know, Tower energy. Like this is very, I don't even think, maybe if you guys have just gotten news or wind of this, it hasn't settled in, but it's going to come with a lot of change. Just, yeah. But you'll be able to handle it. You'll be able to handle it. And it's going to come in quickly, pile number 2s. And while this is a timeless reading, yeah, just anticipate it. It's going to be like quick, radical change. It's going to radically change your life, you moving into this home. Okay. So yeah, pile number 2s, that is all the time that I have for you, my dreamy dreamers. I love you all so much. I really hope this reading resonated with you. If it did, please hit that thumbs up button, like, share, and subscribe. Share this content with loved ones, family, friends, or whoever else you think would resonate with this reading. If you're interested in purchasing a private reading with me, look down in my description box below and you can go on my website and do just that. I love you all so much, and I'll see you in your next reading. Bye. Hey, pile number 3s, welcome back to your reading for your next house. Remember, this is a timeless reading, so whenever you're seeing this, this should apply to you, okay? Especially if you're looking for a new home right now, or you're just kind of like letting your ideas kind of spark, okay? So let's begin. So we're going to start with this card here. Oh, no. We're going to start with your home here, which is giving Gothic Renaissance mansion. Okay, Gothic Renaissance mansion. Okay, so again, very beautiful, very steep, what do you call them? Kind of like steep arches, like almost like a church, right? So it's just very beautiful, very kind of Gothic in nature, but beautiful, almost like a soft goth, if that's a thing, right? But very, it's almost like a church, right? This could be like your sanctuary, your house of worship, that you worship yourself, your community, your lover. Like, you know, you really tend to this house, like you give it a lot of reverence. Okay. So let's hop into your reading in regards to your next house, pile number 3s. We're going to start with this card with Tap Your Resources. Okay. With burdock. Now it's interesting because we have this cauldron pot over this fireplace and there's a lot of candles. Again, very church-like almost with these candles here. And then we have like this fire ablaze and they're like, you know, working their magic with something, right? With tapping your resource. I feel like right now, given whether you just moved in or when you move in, this could be a very cozy environment. But I also feel like you're definitely about to like hit the ground running with something in regards to like working your magic with something or really being resourceful at this time, right? I just feel like a heavy emphasis of resourcefulness, right? So whatever you're making, you might like make or sell like certain remedies or something that you've come up with a long time ago, or you're going to do something in regards to like helping the growth of something else by tapping your resources. But you're very resourceful at this time when you move in as well. I kind of want to read a little bit of what burdock means in regards to your next home. Tap your resources, burdock. It says, you know the burrs that get matted into your dog's coat in autumn, the ones that prick your fingers and refuse to come untangled? That's burdock. She's a tireless companion, and yes, she sticks with you, cheering you on when you're running low on steam or self-esteem, or recovering from a lingering ailment. Burdock's a nurturer, building up with gentle sweetness and asking nothing in return. Her tap roots run deep. Once she sets her sights on breaking up crusty soil or shifting old habits, she's persistently relentless. She's the friend of your childhood, the one you can always count on to have your back. Trust me, she says, all will be well. So yeah, so I feel like maybe you've even gotten like a message like, oh, you should, you know, if you move into this place, you might have to be really resourceful. And I feel like you will have to be resourceful, but not as resourceful as you think. Like you'll be able to handle whatever comes to you, pile number 3s. So, you know, enjoy yourself and enjoy your home and, you know, just really like know that you can have and obtain anything of this world. And I feel like you do already know that, but I'm just getting the extra compulsion to just say it again. Okay. So I feel like you could need a little bit of encouragement, you know, while you're going through your house hunt, or, you know, while you're finding your house, or like just more encouragement, or you're going to get a lot of encouragement, right? Because we haven't even tapped on card number 1, which is love. Aphrodite, I call to thee to bring a true love here to me. And then card number 44, which is to me a spirit guide card, which is this beautiful blue butterfly, and it says new beginnings, let this magic in my spell clear the space in which I dwell. So I feel like you could be doing a lot of spell work during this time to just make sure that you're on top of whatever it is that you need to be on top of. But also, pile number 3s, I feel like if you all are singles or are looking for love, love is coming in, because you could be so happy right now. You just kind of fall into this a romantic connection that is really yours. Because look, at the bottom of this deck here, we have card number 26, true love come to me. True love shall come to me, as I do will, so mote it be. And then we have Aphrodite with I call to thee to bring a true love here to me. So that's what you could be actually being resourceful with once you get your home, or once you manifest your home, maybe with a partner that you're already with, or if you're, you know, manifesting a partner as well, they will come. Like, you'll find your true love because of this move, or this shift, or this conscious shift, right? So also what's interesting, we have card number 26 at the bottom of the deck, 2 and 6, that's 8. And then we have card number 44, 4 and 4, that's 8 again. Okay. Now, to get into your rune, we have the Menaz rune, and it talks about collective values, community, and relationships. There was also a different interpretation, which I was like, this doesn't make sense, but I'll list it off to you guys just because it might ring a bell for some. It says mankind, the self, friends, enemy, and social order. Friends, enemies, and social order. So I feel like with this move as well, and this is funny because it kind of looks like a house with like high steeples or something. But again, that's confirmation. But I feel like you could be entering into a new tax bracket as well. Like, you could be very abundant. Like, abundance will just start pouring into you once you move or make this move, or once you find the home or something like that. And then it's just all going to go up from here. So you might have people whispering like, oh, well, how did they do that? Or, you know, might feel a way because you're manifesting person, right? But ultimately you're just, you know, maybe it's because you operate from love and not hate, or, you know, a lower vibratory frequency, and people don't realize that because maybe they're not around you as much, right? But let's get into your reading. Let's get more details into clear. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit, for cleansing and blessing this deck. Also bless the deck off camera for giving us clear, concise, accurate details into our pile number 3's next home. Clear, concise, accurate details for pile number 3's next home. We have the sovereignty of air. Some of you all might be air signs, Aquarius, Libra, or Geminis, but I feel like you guys use your throat chakra to manifest this abundance, right? I like this door too, because it's almost like an iron door. I'm getting iron door, but it's very gothic and ethereal, and, you know, just matter of fact, right? This king or queen here, they look very matter of fact here. Like I said what I said. Yes. Yep. I am the say all be all, right? And the sovereignty of air, you have mastered speaking something into fruition or into existence here. But again, a lot of you guys might be air signs, Aquarius, Libra, or Geminis. But let's continue. Tell us more, Spirit. Give us clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number 3s. So we have the sovereignty of air and the seeker. Excuse me. So I feel like this will be like your refuge, right? And I feel like with the seeker, you might actually be staying in a lot. I feel like Spirit is telling you to go within. And it's interesting because when it says tap resources, when it says tap your resources, I'm getting the resources within for some reason, right? You might have like this moment of solitude or isolation once you move in, but it's really Spirit telling you to go within so you can find or secure all the answers that you have been seeking, right? This is also the hermit energy here as well. And it's funny because in the background, there's like the images of mountains, but let's pull some more cards to gain clear insight into this. Tell us more, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate details about our pile number 3's next home. Pile number 3's next home. Okay, okay. Wow. Come on, we have the 7 of fire. Conviction. You held your conviction. You held your own while you're manifesting this. And it's interesting because we have the star cards, card number 17. Okay, this is a wish fulfillment, something that you always dreamt of as well. Some of you all could be Aquariuses also. We have the generosity of earth here, which is the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like you could come into a lot of material possessions or a lot of material abundance when it comes to when you secure this home. You could, some of you all could be wanting to decorate your house very like kind of cutesy. It's interesting because we have this like round bed here, and then this generosity of earth has like these 2 dogs, and she has this cute little like bag, and this crown is like decadent here. Yeah. What is that sigil? There's like a sigil in the back too. I can't really make that out, but very interesting. Some of you all might be Virgos or Aquariuses as well. Or you could have Virgos or Aquariuses around you during this time. It's interesting though, because we have 2 major arcanas, which is the Seeker and the Star. Which is the Hermit card and the Star card. You could want to keep to yourself for a little bit because you're healing something. Because it's almost like people are, I don't know, like, I know the 7 of fire talks about courage, talks about being resilient, but it's also like maintaining your boundaries. Because more people might want to know you or get to know you because of how you manifested something so quickly. And you're like, whoa, this is way too much. Like, this is way too much attention. Let's get one more card. Tell us more, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate details about our pile number 3's next house. Thank you. Look, we have the 5 of fire. This talks about conflict. This talks about inner or external conflict, okay? This could be about sparring or playing or like play fighting. It's at the bottom of the deck. We have the Ace of Water though at the bottom of the deck, and we have the King of Cups. I feel like you're defending yourself. You could be really sticking up for yourself around this time by isolating or by being in a state of solitude right now, because it's kind of like you could be feeling kind of taxed, and you could just be spending a lot of time at home, okay? Because this generosity of earth is at home, just chilling with her puppies, having a good time, healing, right? Because it was like, maybe you really had to kind of like really put up a fight or really duke it out in regards to manifesting this home. It was like a whirlwind or something like that. The Ace of Water, you're pouring into yourself now. You're pouring into yourself. You're making sure you're taken care of now, is what I'm getting. Okay. Let's clarify some stuff. Let's clarify this Seeker. Why is this Hermit card here, Spirit, for our pile number 3's in regards to their next home, their next house? Okay. Look, we have the Ace of Air, and then we have the 3 of fire. I feel like you're going to go inward for answers with this Hermit card here because you did just win a victory, and I feel like you're very clear on the things that you might want or like how you're expanding. And you see this astronaut is like fully covered. Like we have this hermit here, and she kind of is like peeking out, but this astronaut is like, I'm out. Bye. See you later. Because it's like you're going into like get clear, very clear on like your next step or your next move or how you're expanding or how you will be expanding through this move. But let's see what's at the bottom of this deck here. Oh, yeah. So we have the 5 of water. So you could be recovering from like a loss or like a disappointment when it came to a friendship or something, or like a community here. And we do have with Manzan friends, enemies, right? Maybe a friend who has turned into an enemy or something like that. You're mourning that, right? I'm getting bittersweet. I'm getting bittersweet energy here. I am. Okay, let's see. Clarify this 5 of fire for our pile number 3's. Okay, now look, and it fell on top of here. So this could have something to do with this hermit energy. And we have the sovereignty of water. And this is about a King of Cups. This could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio here. Hold on. And then we have the 9 of Fire in reverse at the bottom of the deck and the 8 of Earth. Maybe someone, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, could be wanting to come back. They're like, it's something about not having boundaries here, or like putting down the boundaries, or like some type of resiliency here in regards to work. 8 of Earth, making something work, putting in the work, something like that. Let's see. Okay, who is this, or what is this sovereignty of water? Clarify this sovereignty of water for our pile number 3s. Clarify this sovereignty of water for our pile number 3s. We'll take those. The 9 of Fire, come on. With the Sun, this is a victory here. This is about maintaining your boundaries. This is about being resilient. This is about, like, look how they're scaling this mountain so they won't get hurt. Or there's like a trap here, but they're scaling the mountain in order to, you know, get as far away from the trap as possible. But there's some type of clarity here. We have this with the Ace of Air too. What's at the bottom of this deck? The velocity of air. So that is the Knight of Swords. Someone could be coming in very quickly, trying to like show off or showcase, or maybe you're really fighting with yourself, trying to be humble or stay stoic and not show off like how successful you are now, or something like that. That's interesting. 5 of Fire. You could be battling within, because we have her wearing a white dress, her wearing a black dress. That could stand for yin and yang, yin and yang. Okay. And then this sovereignty of water with the 9 of Fire and the Sun. I'm getting the Sun, card number 19, the Sun with the Leo energy, 9 of Fire, a Sag energy too. It's like boundaries. I'm getting boundaries, but I'm also getting resilience. Okay. Velocity of air. Let's see if I want to. Okay. Clarify this star card for our pile number 3s. Clarify this star card for pile number 3s. You could be attracting a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but let's see. But you're maybe reluctant. You might have your guard up a little bit. Clarify the star card. We have the Sun and the Star. Sun and the Stars. Why is the star card here for our pile number 3s? Okay. Look, this is connected because it landed here. We have the 8 of Earth and we have the 2 of Water. Oh, look. And this talks about like a relationship or a connection here. This could be about work or This could be about work. This could be about finding a connection or working through something with someone. And it's interesting because they have the symbols of health. So this could be about attracting and working through to find a healthy connection, healing, to find a healthy relationship. And look, you remember when I said, hold on, let's move these cards really quick. You could be integrating yourself right now, the masculine and the feminine, because look, they're wearing a half white, half black suit, half white, half black, and then we have white and black. Very interesting. Someone could be multicultural, like you might manifest a person who is like multiracial or something like that too, at work, while you're working or something like that. And that is a manifestation that's also coming simultaneously. Let's see here. We'll see, because I'm doing a lot right now. Let's see. Hold on. I'm pulling out all the stops. I'm tapping my resources. We also have the hang up card number 12. This could be in regards to a Pisces, 4 of Fire. This is definitely talking about house. And then 10 of Earth is just nothing but success. I feel like you were towing this line or something like that here. Clarify this generosity of Earth. Why is this generosity of Earth? Queen of Pentacles here for our pile number 3s. Now, the generosity of Earth, the Queen of Pentacles, she's very resourceful. So I feel like you might become more resourceful, even more resourceful than you even realized when you move into this house. Clarify this generosity of earth, Queen of Pentacles. Why is this Queen of Pentacles here for our pile number 3s? Why is this? Okay. This could have something to do with that 9 of fire, with boundaries. We have the 6 of earth. This is talking about giving and receiving. Yeah, you're very balanced here. And I feel like whatever you give to others, spirit will give to you, or it will come back to you in some way, shape, or form. Some way, shape, or form. You're not going to really, you're very resourceful at this time. So you know how to tend to a garden. You know how to cultivate things. You could be working on a garden right now in your home, or when you move into your home too, with another person, right? And then we have the 4 of earth. Cold, chilling, stable, relaxed, close to home. They got everything they need right there. That's fun. All right, pile number 3s. I really love your reading. So let's get some charms. Give us some charms. Clear, concise, accurate details for pile number 3's next house. Okay. Damn, this seemed like a lot of charms, but I'm going to pull them. This one fell out. I'll make sure no other ones fall out. The first charm that came out was this little Venus shell. It was this little shell. Okay. We have a starfish. Look, we have this key here too. So some of you all could have just gotten the keys to your new home, or you will be soon. Remember, this is a timeless reading. So whenever you come across this reading, it should resonate for you. Even if you've just been thinking about, oh my gosh, you have 2 keys again. 2 keys. Wow. That's wild, pile number 3s. Okay. Very interesting. So we have a seahorse, and I know seahorses kind of represent Capricorn. I know they're the sea goat or something like that. So we have a seahorse. You could be living by the sea in a beach city. We also have this fox here, or what looks like a fox. So there could be like this cleverness or this trickster energy around as well. We have 2 elephants here. How cute. We have these 2 elephants here. So this could represent wisdom, abundance, family. You could be spending a lot of time with family. Okay. We also have this starfish here as well. Very interesting. Again, more sea reverence. Look at this. We have this eagle here too, or this hawk. You're a natural born leader. Or whenever you want something, you stalk your prey, so to speak, because this hawk is about to claw down and grab something. Look, we have this owl, super intuitive, super wise. Okay. That could be one of your totem animals. Definitely look that up. Look, we have another butterfly. Butterfly and this butterfly. A lot of transformation and change happening right now. Okay. We have this little Hello Kitty. This is so cute. I don't know what this could be about. Maybe Hello Kitty might resonate with someone, or you could be getting a cat, a new cat, or, you know, this could resonate with somebody. Something cute could be coming into your life. We also have this rose. I'm getting that song, Can I Call You Rose? So you could be manifesting a loving relationship too, or taking a relationship to a whole new level. We do have the 2 of Cups here, and we have this rose. Oh, look, we have this Hamsa too, this protective eye. So you're very protected right now. And it's interesting because you remember the second set of keywords that I read for you all about your rune with Manaz, which is mankind, self, friends, enemy, and social orders. Friends, enemies, and social orders. So you guys are protected from anyone sending you any weird or off energy. Look, you guys could be going on vacation, or could be going to Europe or to Paris, okay? Because I think this is like, is this Paris or China? I can't tell. I think it's Paris though. Yeah. This could either be Paris or China. You guys let me know in the comments. I have no idea. The Champs-Elysees or something. Guys could be going shopping in Paris. And then we have this dove bringing in good news, right? The offering, the dove offering. And then we have this star with like a Mother Mary on it or something. Wish fulfillment is giving me star card energy right here. Okay. Wow. Beautiful. Let me see if y'all could see all your charms here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now I'm going to end your reading by roll of the astro dice. Last reading for last descriptions for pile number 3's next house. North node, we got Virgo energy. There's that hermit energy with the first house. That's the self. Okay, so I feel like you're really putting yourself first. Some of you all's North node might be in Virgo, but you guys, you all's natural proclivity isn't to put yourself first. And you're learning to do that. You're learning how to pour more into yourself and how to love yourself. Therefore, I feel like you're going to love yourself so much where you call in or you strengthen a romantic connection or a loving connection by doing that. And I feel like you might learn this either as you manifest this home or as you live in this home. Okay. So yeah, pile number 3's beautiful reading. I love you all so much. I really hope this reading resonated with you. If it did, please hit this thumbs up button, like, share, and subscribe. Share this content with loved ones, family, friends, or anyone who would best benefit from the messages provided here today. If you all are interested in booking a personal or private reading with me, look no further. Go to the website link in my description and book it there. I love you all so much, and I'll see you in your next reading. Bye.